Happy Sabbath. We miss you. And we all love you. Welcome to Sunnyside worship time.
Well, thank you for having an opportunity to be able to say hi to Sunnyside Church. We miss you guys. It's a long time that we haven't been able to see each other. But God has been good, that we are very well protected. And we are looking forward to one day get to see each other again. I hope everybody is enjoying the Sabbath and everything else. We're having fun. God is good. All right?
Bye.
Good morning, Sunnyside family. I wanted to start our church service today by introducing you to some really cool people. And I'm going to ask Pastor Wendy Witas and Pastor Billy Hungate and his wife Chelsea to come up and join us. And why don't you guys socially distance right over there on the... Wendy and I have been living together, so I think we're safe. I want to welcome you both to our church, and officially welcome you as our two newest pastors to the staff. I want to introduce Pastor Wendy as the family minister. It might say children's minister, I think, in the bulletin, but really the family minister. And she's going to be working with our families, our children's Sabbath schools, children's leaders, adventurers. And she's already got a whole bunch of things going, and I just get tired at home listening to all the things that she's going to be doing. Wendy, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Your childhood was a unique childhood. What was so unique about it? What made it different than mine or Bob's or Rhonda's? What was so unique about yours? And here's your microphone right here. You want to step up?
Well, probably the thing that was unique was that I grew up in a missionary dental family, and we went up and down the coast all over British Columbia, and my best friends were the critters that I would find in all the different villages, and we saw whale, deer, moose. One time we saw a wolf that was swimming way, way out from one of the islands, and I didn't know they could swim that well. So all of those things, I didn't realize that I had such a unique childhood until I heard other people's childhoods.
Yeah,
so,
not many of us grew up on a yacht going up and down
Yeah.
the coast of British Columbia,
Yeah.
doing vacation Bible
Well-
schools and you guys would, the homeschooling obviously in the yacht and doing, I say yacht, but it was really a mission boat kind of a thing.
But it was also airplanes, because there were some times when we would have what they call a goose, and it's a pontoon plane so that it can land in the water or on land, but it would sometimes be so heavy with dental equipment that we always wondered if it could get off the ground. And I was always amazed at how much it could handle and how those pilots would maneuver in some pretty scary situations, and I'll have some stories
Yeah,
for
I
you.
believe there's a story coming along at some point where you almost lost your life in one of those airplanes. Wendy, welcome. We're looking forward to it. You've already made connections with your team, and you guys are starting to roll. In fact, one of our announcements today, after we're done greeting everybody here, one of our announcements today has to do with some of the things you're already planning. So, Pastor Billy and Chelsea Hungate. Wow, this is pretty cool. Let's start off by just making this official. Billy, can you just show everybody your socks? Can you just pull that pant leg up? He fits right in, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Now, this was no coercion of me. This is just who you are, correct?
Of regular socks.
Thank you. Andre and Jim and everybody else out there that likes some fun socks, he's going to fit right in. Pastor Billy, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up? And you came into the faith relatively late. I don't know if there is an early or late, but later than some people did, right? Just a little quick.
Sure. Yeah, so I am originally from Colorado, and I actually came into the faith by this person to my left, Chelsea. We met at work, and I think I was 30 years old when I was baptized, and now
Right, you're 56 years old now?
Yes, exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
And so now I'm 34, and a lot of big things happen, but we know that we are here because God has placed us exactly where he wants us to be.
Wonderful. And Chelsea, where did you grow up? Where I heard you grew up in Jerusalem itself. Is that true?
No, Mark. I actually grew up in Texas, in
But
Keene.
Keene, Texas, which is
Texas,
Jerusalem if you're a Texan and a Seventh-day Adventist, right? Hold that microphone up a little bit.
Oh.
There you go. Perfect.
So I grew up in Keene, Texas. I don't know if any of you have been there, but it's very tiny. And I stayed in Keene until I graduated high school. And then I went to Union and Loma Linda and then Colorado, where I met Billy.
Now, you guys have recently had a pretty good answer to prayer. Billy was going to be gainfully employed here. I don't know how gainfully, but employed anyway. And you needed a job also because, as everybody knows, it's hard to make it on one income sometimes. And so you guys were praying about that, and what came your way?